KSW.
All right, our next guest is a former American Idol contestant. Came in second place a couple of years ago. And a talented local musician and beatboxer, but his skills are nowhere near our very own Double R. It sounds like he has gas.
Yeah, sounds like that little kid that the mom couldn't get to the bathroom.
You're lucky I didn't try out. You're lucky I didn't try out.
All right. Well, please welcome to the show a man whose nickname would probably not be a good porno name. B. Shorty. It's Blake Lewis. Blake, welcome.
Thank you.
Well, of course, you know, it's good to have you in. And, of course, last night was the season premiere of the current season of American Idols. They started in Phoenix, and they started, well, you know, like they always start. Of course, they got the new judge. And
Who is that chick?
Cara Day, I guess she's a very talented songwriter.
She's nice. I wrote with her.
You did some songwriting with that girl.
I did, yeah. For a little bit.
She come off a little, you know what? I mean, in her first episode last night, I kind of didn't like the way she came off against that bikini-clad girl. I thought
the bikini girl ruled.
Yeah.
She just had no
I don't think you'd like her, BJ.
Oh, really?
She's quirky.
Oh.
She's definitely...
The bikini girl or the songwriter chick?
Definitely Cara.
Oh,
I definitely know you like the bikini girl.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean... Yeah, and it's interesting. I mean, so you got to work with her. So she's talented. I mean, you know what? But
she's definitely talented.
If you're a songwriter and if you write in general, you're going to be a little quirky because it's kind of an antisocial behavior to just be by yourself and write stuff, or even with a small group of people. I won't hold that against her because that's what most, you know, creative people like artists and writers do. They tend to get with themselves or you know, a small group of people to create. So they tend to be quirky.
Yeah, definitely. It's their own little world.
Not that you are, though, Blake, because I know you do stuff, too.
I'm not quirky at all.
I was wondering, I heard, you know, we've always talked about the rumors and all the things that fly around. I mean, obviously, American Idol, big show, lots of things that can happen behind the scenes, and we'll talk more later, hopefully, about stuff. But, I saw that bikini chick last night, and she was kind of coming on to Mr. Seacrest there. She was like, you know, we're going to make out if I make it to Hollywood. And he's like, yeah, it's against the rules. And, you know, it's just the way he was, I know he's got to be a certain way, but is he gay?
Turn the cameras off. Give me 5 minutes.
Great lead into the question.
What the hell kind of question was that?
I'm just worried because a lot of people think he's gay.
I do not think he's homosexual.
No, he's like, he likes chicks.
No, I've seen him with so many girls.
Really?
He's a slutty man, maybe. I don't know.
He's a slutty man.
Do you think he did the bikini girl after all the cameras were turned off?
I hope so.
Yeah.
But how about we just get Blake in the studio and you ask him all these questions that could get him in a whole lot of trouble with the Idol people?
What do you mean?
Well,
Nobody's listening.
Nobody's listening. Oh, yeah, this would never get on the internet. You know, you're asking about some guy's orientation, then you're asking him, well, all right, if he isn't gay, is he having sex with the people that are on
It's a real question. People want to know. Hey, is Seacrest gay? He says no. He's a whore.
But don't you think that's something wrong?
No, he's got good taste. He's got good taste.
I bet.
For sure.
Take advantage of that.
He's got good cars, good ladies.
I surely hope he does because, I mean, this is the time of his life. We wonder what happens to these guys a couple of seasons down the road when all of a sudden you're no longer the big news for the show. But
right.
What's going on with Blake?
Crazy. Last year was a crazy year. Right now, as of now, I've got 2 projects. My second studio record, and then I'm producing a bunch of Seattle artists for my side project, Orchestral Drive-By, which is basically like a trip-hop record.
Nice.
And lots of amazing singers from Seattle are going to be on it, and musicians. So it's like a family record. So.
And do you get much support from the Idol folks? Like, you know, I mean, sometimes, you know, the Randys and the Simons go, you know what, really, I want to do more work with you. You really are the guy if they really believe in you, because they all have their, you know, sort of like their side projects and producing guys. Is that relationship at all out there with any of those folks?
Yeah, definitely with Randy. When I was working on my first record, he was in the studio next to me working on his, and I almost jumped on his record too, but it was like the very last week that he was doing his record too, and my last week too, so it just didn't happen. But yeah, I mean, I talk to Paula occasionally and Rand a little bit.
How is she call you late at night drunk? Because that'd be awesome.
Maybe.
Oh,
now Blake,
sweet.
Now
what are you wearing, Paula?
Now here's the thing. I'm an older guy. There's not so many people you can lust after, but Paula's in my demographic, and I mean, she looks great on television. I mean, does she show up well in real life?
Yeah, she does. She does.
Yeah, because I would hope so.
She's a sweetheart too.
Nothing bad, like not even one little like thing that kind of drives you crazy? Like she got like a hammer toe or like man hands or like doesn't shave her pits all the way.
Wow. I haven't gone there, so
you can't see it all.
Remember, he was
I haven't seen it all.
He's a successful contestant as opposed to some alleged contestants that weren't successful that might have been a little bit more able to see the hammer toe, if you will.
Do you get to call Randy dog?
Hammer toe.
What?
Do you get to call Randy dog?
All the time.
Are you tight with him enough to call him dog?
It's tight, dog.
Does his name show up on your cell phone as
I wasn't
dog?
feeling that, dog.
It is a pretty, and how about and again, we watch this, Blake. Simon, of course, being British and slightly effeminate, but he is hard, and sometimes he's hard on people. As well.
Wow, yeah.
Right, okay, sorry about that.
Like his nipples.
But I mean, now Blake, every week you were sitting there, and Simon was being Simon. I mean, I know he's trying to entertain, but at the same time, is he helpful? Because I think that sometimes people need to hear, especially a lot of the girl performers, you know what, if you suck, and you got to be told. I mean, is he as bad of a guy as people want to make him out to be?
No, I don't think so. Him and I got along because I'm rebellious and I kind of do my own thing, and that's why I think I was successful on the show. But he pulled me aside. He's like, oh, I like you, because I told the producers to F off a couple times. and I mean, they're like, I would do songs that I love and I'm inspired by, and they wouldn't get it, and they're like, "Why are you doing this? You should be doing these songs." Like, because they get their, they're like, "Oh, you should be doing this, Jordan. You should be doing this and this and this," and they're like, "Okay," and I'm like, "Get away from me! I don't want to."
And then Jonathan, welcome to the show. Blake's here with us too, Jonathan.
Hey, it's Jonathan. How you guys doing?
All right,
so good.
Jonathan, have you had a much chance to get to know Blake, and do you know him very well?
I know him a little bit. We've talked before the shows and stuff. When I did the American Idol finale, we got to talk behind stage for a little bit.
Oh, okay. So I guess that makes sense because you guys would never really have interacted a whole lot because you didn't make it past the auditions where, of course, Blake did go further. And the thing is we bring it up and since we have Jonathan on, and Blake, we've talked about it with Jonathan. Jonathan is slightly autistic, and he admitted that to us back when this was all going on, and he was rejected, and we had him on the show. And Jonathan, you made the claim, and that's why I asked Blake this. You made the claim that you think there are some people out there who have issues like you or some other kind of disabilities that maybe they put on because they know they'll be funny. And you said that last time. Do you still believe that to be true?
Oh, yes. There is some people out there that will do it because they're funny. I'll give you an example. Big Bird, for instance.
Huh?
Big Bird?
Yeah, Big Bird. Yeah, the guy from Sesame Street.
The puppet?
Yeah, Big Bird, the girl with the...
No, the girl that looked, I think there was somebody they called Big Bird.
Okay.
That was one of the rejects from one season.
Remember Big Bird, the girl with the nice hair?
I think so, Jonathan. A lot of us haven't watched the show as much as you, but I think I do remember somebody who they called, or at least was referred to as Big Bird.
Well, she made out with Ryan Seacrest. On national television.
Okay.
I remember her. She's a beautiful lady.
I don't know if
she's a big African American chick with the big the big yellow suit.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if that exactly answered my question, but I
don't know if we can get an answer.
She's not artistic, but
autistic.
There's some people that are funny.
Not artistic. Jonathan, I wasn't saying artistic. Jonathan, I wasn't saying artistic. I was saying autistic or some other
Autistic.
Oh, okay. Okay, so she's not
autistic, but it's an example, okay?
Okay, so you're saying that she's not autistic, but you think that maybe something else might be going on.
Yeah.
She just wants her shine time on television.
Yeah. Well, Blake, that was the thing we discussed. And, obviously... Look, you're a legitimate guy, and the thing is...
He almost won the damn contest. We're talking about Big Bird, and we got the guy.
Well, I'm trying to get to a question for Blake, because Blake actually was on the show for a long time. He was around it all. I mean, and of course, we watched last night, and we see all the parade of rejects that they put in front of us, as they do in the beginning episodes.
Yeah. So what did you think of Bikini Girl? Bikini Girl.
Okay, hold on a second, Jonathan. Hold on.
Shiny objects.
Hold on, Jonathan. So,
The BJ Shea Morning Experience on 99.9 KISW.